Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to the Petal Place property located in the countryside of northeastern Ontario, Canada. It's my tea. I am just boiling a little more water to put on my tea bag. I am not reusing, but extending because I just drank tea from it. I'm just gonna get a little more water to make me some more tea. And it's been a few days now since I went grocery shopping, and I am supposed to put away all these things. I'm supposed to can or freeze or whatever I'm doing. I'm a bit distracted, sorry guys. So what I'm gonna do right now are the cauliflower. Yesterday evening I did the kale because I wanted to make some kale for dinner. So I just blanched the whole thing and I put the extra in freezer bags, put them in the freezer, and use the rest for dinner. So now I'm gonna go ahead and process my cauliflower before they start to get bad. So I have a pot here. I need to get some more water in it, and I have some vinegar in it that I'm gonna use to wash the cauliflower. There's some little bruises and things here that I am just getting off my cauliflower, and I am gonna go ahead and cut them in florets. Not tiny, but tiny enough. Yeah. And then I'm gonna put them in this pot and rinse them off. Sometimes you just feel to drink a few cups of tea, and that's what I feel today. So I'm just drinking a few cups of tea. So, sometimes you go into the grocery store and you buy cauliflower or broccoli or any other veggie like carrots that are in the packages, and they're usually more expensive than buying them whole, right? It doesn't take a lot of time, believe me guys, and whatever time you spend will be worth it for you to just get a couple of heads of cauliflower or lettuce and cut them up just like how I will be doing here, washing them, processing them, and putting them in your freezer. It's convenient and it saves you time and money. Same thing I'm doing here with the cauliflower. You can do with your broccoli, you can do with your carrots, and even for this part of the cauliflower, cut them thinly and throw them into, right? Whatever is or whatever will save you some money or even some time when you go to prepare the meal is worth it. Now I was thinking that I was gonna make some pickled cauliflower, but I think I'm gonna go against that for now, because I've done a few pickled products, so I'll do that another time. Ain't nothing wrong with this stem. I just cut off the harder part, and then I'll cut this part up. Never would have made it, I would have lost it all. But now I see how you were there for me, and I'm stronger, I'm wiser, I'm better, much better. When I look back over what you brought me through, I can see that you were the one I held on to, and I can say, yeah, never would have made it. Never could have made it. I would have lost it all. But now I see how you were there for me, and I'm stronger, I'm wiser, I'm better, much better. Yeah. They have done well because they've been sitting around for a few days, so I am pretty happy. He's still working on me to make me what I have to be. It took him just a week to make the moon and the stars, sun and the earth and Jupiter and Mars. How loving and patient he must be. He's still working on me. He is still working on me. He's still working on me to make me what I ought to be. It took him just a week to make the moon and the stars, sun and the earth and Jupiter and Mars. How loving and patient he must be. He is still working on me. Yes, he is still working on me. Yeah. He is still working on me. Do your best to help others, but don't you judge anyone. Because you never know what people are going through. You only know what people tell you. You're no mind reader. No one is perfect. Everyone have their shortcomings. So let's be patient with each other. Yeah. I generally like to sing. And I end up singing a lot of partial songs. And when I say partial songs, I'm not talking about partial and impartial. I'm talking about pieces of songs. Okay, we are done. One head of cauliflower. Now, gonna do the other one. Yep. Okay, I want some tea. Okay. Love, a word that comes and goes, but few people really know what it means to really love somebody alone. Though the tears may fade away, I'm so glad you're here to stay, 'cause I love you and you've shown me, Jesus, what it really means to love. When I could have died, you loved me. I'll never know why you love me. It's a mystery to me now. I see, Jesus, what it really means to love. Yeah. Yeah, see that all these spots here, I'm getting them off. So I get them off. I'm going to do it over here so that when I go to start cutting, I don't have to worry about them. Yeah. when I do them like this now, I can just take them out of the fridge and they're ready to be steamed. Don't have to worry about cleaning up anything because they're done being cleaned. You see me going through this. It's not taking a lot of time. Nah, it doesn't take a lot of time at all. This is a good way to save money because apart from convenience, if you see produce like these being sold for a good price, then you can get a bunch and you can process a bunch of them and they will last you for a bit. And there you go, you save some money, honey. Yeah. When peace like a river attendeth my soul, when sorrows like sea billows roll, whatever my lot, thou hast taught me to say, it is well. It is well with my soul. It is well with my soul. It is well. It is well with my soul. The earlier you can process your produce when you reap them or buy them, it's the better it is. Because when they sit around, they will start to get stale, they'll start to go bad. But processing right now, he's gonna stop everything in its track. And they're pretty crispy still. It's not like they're soft to the touch. They're pretty rambunctious still. Okay, I'm gonna dump these in. Just put these on the island over here. Gonna sip a little tea. I think what I'm gonna do right now is get some water to boil in the kettle. Sorry, it boils up much quicker in the kettle than it does in the pot. So I'm gonna boil it in the kettle first. And I'm gonna go ahead and wash these. And strain them off. Looks like it was a lot when it was in the pot, but it's not that much. Still quite a bit, but looked like it was more. Okay, now I am gonna rinse this pot out. And I'm gonna get it on the stove. There we go. I'm just gonna open the kettle and just pour it out. I'm thinking that's enough water. Well, I'm just gonna add a little salt. I don't have to, but I'm adding it. And I just think it would be a little interesting if I need to open another turmeric, just a wee bit of turmeric into the pot to give my cauliflower a little hint of yellow. So what I'm gonna do is empty the whole pot of cauliflower in. And guess what? It's not gonna be enough water. I'm gonna catch some more water. I'm I'm gonna boil another kettle filled with water to pour into that pot. So the kettle is gonna be about 6 cups. Okay, here we go. Now okay. Throw this in the recycle. So now the water has boiled. I'm gonna pour it into the pot. I think I need the rest. Yeah, there we go. And it now covers the contents of the pot. And I'm gonna cover this and let it come to a boil. And after it comes to a boil, that's it. I am gonna turn the burner off and I am gonna pull all the cauliflower and put them in this pot. As a matter of fact, I wish I had something wider to put them in so that they can air out easier. I'm just looking for something else to use. Where is my roaster pan? As a matter of fact, I am gonna put them on these baking sheets because then they will air out easier and quicker. But I don't know where my roaster pan. Oh, you know what? I think it's over there in the under the stairs storage. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on these 2 sheets. So I just gotta watch it for when it starts boiling. Okay, so I can hear my pot gently boiling. I don't need a roaring boil. So I'm gonna start extracting the cauliflower from the pot. And I'm doing that because I said I'm not gonna do an ice bath, neither am I gonna be doing dunking them in cold water. So they're gonna keep cooking for a bit. And so that will be enough blanching for them. Okay. And I am just putting them on the trays so that they can cool down quicker. Which means that when I go to use them, they will be ready. And because I blanched them before I put them in the freezer, they will keep their texture better. Just using a slatted spoon to remove them from the water. I'm not gonna pack any more on this. Gotta find me something else. Use this. Last night I did the kale, and kale was a part of dinner. Tonight I am doing the cauliflower, and cauliflower is gonna become a part of the dinner. Okay, so that's it. That is how I blanch my cauliflower, and also dye them, right? Give them a little color so they're not stark white. It's time to put the cauliflower florets in bags. Okay, and these size bags will hold just about the amount that I will need for a dinner for 3. I'm gonna do 6 bags for 5, 6. Actually, I like odd numbers, so I'll pick up a 7th one. And I'm just gonna put on one of these gloves, food handling gloves, and just a handful. I'm gonna put a handful in each bag. They're still pretty crispy, which is a good thing. Oh, mamma mia! Okay, so the bag is a bit ripped at the top. So when I thought I opened it, it was not open. There we go. Now. And they're all cooled off, my friends. They are all cooled off. Another handful. Let's put this over here. And this is my 7th bag. So after I put a handful in this bag, I'm gonna put a 2nd handful. Most times when I do veggies, I do more than one vegetable. I don't just steam cauliflower and that's it, or roast cauliflower and that's it. I'll add it in with carrots and broccoli, or carrots only, or broccoli only. Throw in some onions. And so, yeah, if that bag isn't quite full, that's okay, because that's not the only veggie that's going to be cooked at any given time. You get me? You get what I mean? You see what I mean? And from the looks of things here, I am gonna open a couple more bags because I still have 2 trays well, not 2 trays, I still have a tray left here. So that's gonna be 9 bags. That's at least 9 dinners, so that's a good thing. 1, 2. One, 2. A little more. A little more, a little more. A little more. Yeah, doesn't have to be equal. It's not like I'm using a precise recipe here, right? See how hard it is? Still have a lot of bite, so I can actually steam it when I'm ready to use it. Okay, so what's left here on the tray, I'm gonna go ahead and leave there because I'm going to use it for dinner. And I'm going to close these up. And then these will be going in the freezer. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thanks for liking the videos, subscribing, and just giving me that support on the channel. I appreciate you. Okay, 2 more. And then I'm gonna do something that's gonna make my life way easy, or easier, when I go to use my cauliflower. What I'm gonna do is take all of these and I'm putting them in a bigger bag, which means that when I put them in the freezer, they will all be in one place. And it will be easy for me to access, right? Don't have to put any date or anything on it. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Thank you so much for being here. As I said before, if you like the content, please hit subscribe and come along with me on this journey where we can save some money together, save some time together, learn traditional and new ways of preserving our food, and just general thrifty living. I'll catch you later. Thank you so much again for being here. Walk good now.